All right, today we're going to talk about something really cool, the connection between simple, everyday cooking techniques and how you can turn them into a real-world business. Let's get right into it. You know that feeling, right? You're walking down the street, you smell that amazing aroma of grilled meat, or you see that perfectly wrapped moi moi, and you think to yourself, how does someone even get a business like that off the ground? Well, guess what? That's exactly what we're breaking down today. It really all boils down to one powerful idea: entrepreneurship. And look, this isn't just about being a great cook. It's about being able to spot an opportunity, pull together what you need, take a smart risk, and then manage the whole thing to turn that delicious food into a profitable business. So, let's get to the heart of it. How do you actually build that business? Well, it all starts with a single fundamental choice: how you're going to cook. And this is so important. The way you cook isn't just a step in a recipe, it's a core business decision. Seriously, it decides what you sell, who's going to buy it, and what your entire business is going to look and feel like. So let's explore the essential methods that every food entrepreneur should have in their toolkit.
First up on our list is steaming. You can think of this one as the gentle, health-conscious artist of the kitchen.
The technique itself is simple but kind of brilliant, right? The food gets cooked by the heat of the steam, so it never actually touches the boiling water underneath. This indirect heat, well, it has some pretty fantastic benefits for both the food and for your potential business. And this table here lays it all out perfectly. You can create these healthy, really vibrant dishes like moi moi or steamed fish. But the biggest selling points for a business: it holds onto nutrients, it's incredibly healthy, which people love, and it keeps your oil costs way down. That's a huge plus when you're just starting out. Okay, so from the gentle, contained heat of steaming, we're going to crank it all the way up to the other end of the spectrum: grilling. This is all about speed, fire, and that smoky flavor that's just impossible to resist. Grilling is pure, direct heat cooking. It doesn't matter if it's over hot charcoal or a gas flame. This method totally transforms food by searing the outside and locking in all that moisture. Honestly, it's as much a performance as it is a cooking technique.
Now, what's really interesting here is the customer appeal. Grilling creates that flavor and aroma that people literally crave in foods like suya or grilled chicken. Plus, it's fast, which is perfect for serving crowds, and it even lets fat drip away, making it a surprisingly lean option.
All right, after all that spectacle of the open flame, let's bring it back down to earth and talk about the foundation of so many kitchens: boiling. It's simple, it's accessible, and it's an absolute workhorse. I mean, the definition is just as straightforward as the method itself. You cook food directly in hot water. It's probably one of the first techniques any of us ever learn. And you know what? Its simplicity is its superpower in business. Just think about it for a second. So many staples: yam, rice, eggs, they all rely on this method. For an entrepreneur, the advantages are just crystal clear. It's incredibly simple, you have zero oil costs, and the preparation is super easy to scale up. Okay, so we've talked about cooking with water. Now let's explore a dynamic duo that takes water out of the equation completely and uses dry heat to create incredible textures and tastes: frying and roasting. So, on one hand, you've got frying. This cooks food really quickly in hot oil, giving it that golden, crispy outside we all love in things like plantains or puff puff. Roasting, on the other hand, uses dry heat, maybe from an oven or an open fire. It's slower, and it develops this deep, smoky flavor in things like corn or meat, all without a drop of oil. Two very different paths to delicious. So, we've walked through the methods. Now, let's put it all together. How do these techniques actually become a business? How do you turn a simple cooking method into a real enterprise? You have to remember this. Every single big catering company or famous restaurant had a day one, and a lot of them started right there on the roadside with just one cooking method, a really great product, and the willpower to just show up every single day. Consistency and creativity, those are the real secret ingredients. This is where it all clicks into place. If you get really good at steaming, you can start a packaged moi moi business. If you love grilling, a suya or a grilled fish stand is your clear path. Frying is absolutely perfect for snacks like fried yam or a puff puff. And boiling, well, that's your ticket into selling staples like rice and stew. Each method is a direct blueprint for a business. And that brings us to the final thought I want to leave you with. Let's forget theory for a second and think like an entrepreneur. With just a small amount of starting cash, say 5,000 naira, which method gives you the best shot? Would you go for the low-cost simplicity of boiling? the healthy appeal of steaming, or that crowd-pleasing sizzle of grilling? The choice is yours.